MLB.25
Hey everybody, it's MLB중kie. Welcome to the show. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And it's going to be a hot one out there, Singy. Temperatures in the 90s right now around first pitch.
Yeah, Boog, some guys love this heat. They feel like there's no fear attacking the baseball, don't have to worry about cold days and getting jammed. But I tell you what, for me, it was always about hydration because I could cramp up. And you have to make sure that you stay up on your fluids. And it's not just when the game starts. This is something that you have to do days in advance if you're someone that's prone to cramping.
It's the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. First pitch moments away, and starting in this one, Jacob deGrom. What do you have on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to get underway. Now it's the right fielder, Victor Robles.
Victor Robles.
And that misses. And we're underway in Arlington.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Fastball for a strike.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Big time gem right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. People at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And the first pitch misses for ball one. deGrom, a former rookie of the year, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Now a pop-up on the infield. Young.
Oh, yeah.
2 down.
There we go. Here we go. Come on.
And now we check out the Mariners lineup. Big challenge for them today as they take on a pitcher who brings electric stuff and really racks up the strikeouts.
Yeah, and it's all about making good contact against a pitcher like this. You're not going to get very many pitches to hit in an at-bat, maybe even in a game. So you got to be ready, zoned in the spot where you think you've got the best chance and jump all over it. Might be the first pitch in the at-bat, so you better walk up there ready from the jump. If they can make early, consistent contact, I think they'll have a much better shot against him.
The 1-0. And another ball. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. Now 2-1.
Come on,
Jacob.
That one fouled off. Two now. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Langford going back, and that is gone. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
2 outs, base is empty. And now for Seattle, Randy Arozarena. Outside, and that's ball 1. Just missed.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 3-0. DeGrom, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused. And
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill here today, Logan Gilbert. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. There's the strike. Check swing, and he held up.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Flares it into the outfield. Puts it away for the out. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Come on, Corey.
Corey Seager in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. Into the second deck it goes. It's 1-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. So impressive. You have to have such a clear and direct path to the baseball on a split finger, that location inside part of the plate. Did a tremendous job of staying inside of it and keeping that ball fair.
All right, let's go.
Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. One down, base is empty. On the ground to third. Zips it across, and there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 down, bases empty. Jock Peterson, the next to hit. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Tied up here in the early going. There's a swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley.
Let's go, Jacob.
DeGrom back to work. DeGrom in his 11th season, 36 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Strike 1. Rusty Valentine calling balls and strikes.
Boog, something I hear from hitters about Valentine is they know they don't have to protect off the plate too much in 2-strike counts, and that can be a big deal in terms of your confidence in seeing some pitches in that at-bat.
That's outside, and that's ball 2. Right through there for a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to. He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Now batting Mitch Haniger. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now here is J.P. Crawford. Splits the plate. Strike 1.
You always have to worry about the fastball when facing DeGrom, Boog. I mean, it's an electric pitch for him, and he's usually pumping it in at about 100 miles per hour, which makes him one of the hardest throwing pitchers in the league.
Whoa. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Haniger, the runner at second with 1 away.
Here we go, Rangers!
2 balls, 1 strike.
This one in the dirt. The count 2-1, and that's downstairs and outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Mariners, boo! Come on, punch him out!
Man at second.
Swing.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. That one to first. Berger. Over to Seager. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. So one hit is all they get. Down to the bottom of the second. All tied 1-1. Back in Arlington, bottom of the second. And here is Adolis Garcia.
Garcia.
Let's go, El Bombi.
Let's go, Ranger.
Garcia tries to hold up, appeal to first, and Jerry Hillsdale says he went around.
Come on, Texas. Let's go.
Ouch, that one drilled him. Now the throw to first on the run. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Here's Josh Young.
Let's go, Josh. Here we go, Josh. Base hit now. Come on, Rangers.
Ball one, no strikes. Just missed. Runner at first with no outs here.
Let's go, Rangers.
Let's go, Rangers. Come on, let's score some runs.
Swings and misses. 2-2.
Two balls, two strikes.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. And now one away.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Next up for Texas, Evan Carter.
Come on, Evan. You can do it, Evan. Let's go.
And there's the strike.
0-1.
Come on, Evan.
Just missed.
1-1.
Not even close there. And that's ball two.
Look out for the double play.
Kicks and fires. In the air out towards right center. Rodriguez sizing this one up.
Let's go. Come on.
He's there. He's got it. And there's two down.
Batting eighth, the first baseman, Jake Berger.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Garcia leads off first with two down to the inning. That one the other way, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. One hit, one left. We head on down to the top of the third, all tied 1-1. On to the third inning, and now for Seattle, Dylan Moore.
Let's go, Rangers.
Late swing fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Yeah, that's outside.
Strike him out.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
So the batting order turns over. Now here is Victor Robles. The other way, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he beats it. He's safe.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Stepping in, Julio Rodriguez. First time up was a pop out. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Garcia ranging back on it. Leaping, and it's gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's 3-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he almost robbed a home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
So 1 out, nobody on. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. The next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1.
1 strike.
On the ground.
Let's go, let's go.
Throws to first in time. Gets the catcher by a step.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
A Rosarena in the box now. No balls and a strike. And there's a ball. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Langford ranging back. Grabs it right up against the wall. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the inning, and here's the catcher, Jonah Heim.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Fought off foul. And ball 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they can't get the out.
The batter, number 2.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. 0 for 1 so far. Just missed. For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics. And by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays.
Let's go, Rangers.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Heim on at first, nobody out. Outside low. The count now 2-2.
Come on, Texas, let's go.
And that one upstairs.
All right, Rangers.
And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Here comes Corey Seager. He's already homered in this game.
Need a base hit here.
Inside. And that's ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Come on, Rangers.
Do it again.
Next pitch is outside.
All right, Rangers. 3-1. All right, Rangers.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The left fielder,
Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. He's 0 for 1.
Let's keep the inning alive.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Yeah, Rangers.
And there's a strike.
Let's go, Texas. Oh,
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
let's go, Texas.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. To Crawford for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And the batter now, Jock Peterson.
In the grand scheme of things, this at bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at bat.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That one missed. Fastball is outside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Hey, you got this.
2 on, 2 outs. Hit weakly on the ground, and it's just foul. That was close. And there's a ball.
Let's
Adolis Garcia in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Two left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Mariners 3 and the Rangers 1. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Luke Raley.
Looking good, Rangers.
He swings and fouls one off.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game. Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And 1-2.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swing and a miss. DeGrom gets the strikeout.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
2 outs, base is empty. J.P. Crawford digs in now.
What was that?
Now batting, third baseman, Jorge.
Man at first, Jorge Polanco getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Let's go, Rangers.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. And it is gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here's Dylan Moore. That's in there. Strike 1.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
That one not close. And the count 1-2. Swings and misses. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. It's now 5-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back at Globe Life Field, bottom of the fourth, and now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Garcia.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Rangers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And now 1 and 2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Arozarena going back on this one. And caught on the warning track.
Now batting, the center fielder, Evan Carter.
2 down, bases empty. So next to hit for Texas, Evan Carter.
Here we go, Rangers.
In the air, left side. Arozarena should have this one. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Kidding me?
Now pitching for the
We're back,
Rangers,
and there's a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
5th.
43.
Sean Armstrong.
Shaw.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
The right
Back to the
fielder,
top of the Seattle order.
Victor
Here's Victor Robles. 1 for 2.
Let's go, Rangers.
And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1.
Well, these Mariners, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Garcia makes a nice running catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Come on, Rangers.
The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. Ripped to right, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in for a strike. Raleigh, a former Gold Glove winner, 28 years old. And he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018.
Hey, double him up. Woo!
And a swing and a miss there.
No ball. 2 straight.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Armstrong checks over to first, and he's back. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike, and safe. It's a stolen base. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Let's go, Rangers.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Rodriguez at second with 2 down. looking for the K. One left for Seattle. They lead this one, though, 5-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's a big power threat. Jake Berger. Gilbert back to work. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Well, these Rangers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Going to count 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Popped up. More. And out number 1 on the grab.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. Reached on an infield single his first time.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0 and 2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Raleigh down to first with it. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Simeon up to the plate for the third time as he looks at 1 down low. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Rosarena brings it in for the third out. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the first baseman, Luke Raley. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Come on, Rangers!
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Wide throw, and it gets away. Good backup, though. He's right there, and no advance. Mitch Haniger up next for the Mariners. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. And that drops in for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Runner on the go. Popped in the air, left field. Langford settles under it and makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
third baseman, number 7, Jorge Polanco.
Armstrong with a move to first. And he's back in safely. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Raley off of first with 2 away.
Go back to bed, Seattle.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the M's 5 and the Rangers 1.
Leading off.
So now it's Corey Seager. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's deep. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 5-2.
Tried a slider to start off the at-bat, and man, did it backfire. He clearly wasn't fooled on that pitch. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
All day. Let's go.
Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
This one popped up. Polanco. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
What was that?
Now batting, the designated hitter, Josh.
And Jack Peterson stands in. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Ground ball up the middle.
Hustle.
Crawford throws to first in time. And Peterson retired.
Now batting, right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Adolis Garcia. Fastball for a strike. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is down low, and the count is 1-1. That clips the corner.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And El Bumby is kept in check with the K. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's 5-2.
Now pitching. for the
Welcome back. We're in the
Rangers,
7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Luke Jackson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So digging in, Dylan Moore. 0 for 2 in this one.
Moore.
And that is out of play. And it's 1-1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Next one misses, and now 3-1. And they'll do it again. Three and two now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Back to the top of the order. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. 1 for 3.
Looking good, Rangers.
Off the plate inside. Ball 1.
Come on, Rangers.
And that one is inside.
Come on, Rangers, let's go!
Good hitters count the 2-0. And another ball. That one's in there, and the count is 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Are you kidding me?
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Julio Rodriguez.
Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. His 2-run homer back in the third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
Let's do it, Rangers!
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Let's go, Rangers!
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No ball. You strike. Sit him down.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Now batting, the catcher.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Let's go, Rangers!
The 1-0.
Swing.
Swing and a miss. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. The 1-1. And downstairs. And a 2-1 hammered but foul.
Punch him out!
Strike 2 in a row.
So there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. 0 for 3 in this one.
Come on, Texas, let's go. Come on, Rangers.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Langford makes the grab, and that is that. Mariners leave a couple, and it remains 5-2.
Hot dog, get your hot dog.
Set for the last half of the 7th, and now Josh Young.
Leading up for the Rangers, the third baseman, Josh Young.
Out to short.
Get there, get there.
Crawford throws to first in time, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Let's go, Rangers. Come on, let's score some runs.
Carter at the plate and takes high there. Action in the pen down there. Gregory Santos getting loose out there. Snyder warming up as well. And it's even up.
One ball.
The Mariners leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one is in the dirt. And it's 2-2. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And a foul ball.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Let's go, Rangers.
That misses. 1-1.
1-1. Come on, Texas.
Got him. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. That one ripped, but foul. That missed by a lot. And now it's even 1-1. Carter off of first with 2 away. Fly ball down the line. Arozarena sizes this one up, nabs it, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Rangers leave 1, and the deficit remains 5-2.
Pitching for the
Welcome back,
Rangers,
and a new arm on the mound to start the
number
8th.
41.
Hobie Milner.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And now
Leading
Luke
off for the
Raley.
Mariners, the first baseman,
He's someone that you
Luke
might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. A changeup missing. 1-0.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Let's go, Rangers!
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's one away.
now batting.
Mitch Haniger now at the plate.
Haniger.
Come on, Rangers!
Milner goes 6 feet 3 inches, 185 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent, and he pumps it a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Jacob Webb up and throwing. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th.
All right, Rangers! Swing!
Next pitch is downstairs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Come on, Texas, let's go!
Headed down the line. Garcia really on his horse for this one. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
Let's show 'em!
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Next offering is down low. Struck him out looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
The shortstop takes the ball.
All right, Rangers! Swing!
Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now,
Mariners,
new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Gregory Santos.
Santos.
Back to the top of the order now. And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Marcus Semien.
Semien.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Swing and a foul out of play. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they cut into the lead. It's 5-3.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Seager stands in now. That's outside, and that's ball one. Fouled off left side.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Fastball for a strike, and the count 1-2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first, in time to get him. One away on the strikeout.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end. Most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. And that's downstairs and outside.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And that is in for a strike. Now 1-2. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. Slider misses outside. This one high in the air to left center. 2 down.
The designated hitter, number 4.
Here's Jack Peterson. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Let's go, Texas.
Ripped to right.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
2 outs, runner at first. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Tying run at the plate. And that's fouled off.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The tying run at the plate. Slider got him for strike 3. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Through 8 full, it's the M's 5 and the Rangers 3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jacob Webb.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now for Seattle, Jorge Polanco. First pitch misses. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jake Latz, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Dunning getting loose as well.
Come on, Rangers, let's go!
Next offering is in for a strike. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Dylan Moore.
Here's the second baseman, Dylan Moore. A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
Looking good, Rangers.
That
No.
misses the zone, and that
One
is ball
Go
one.
strike.
Foul ball there. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
1 and 2.
Now one missed.
2 and 2.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Robles stands in now, looks at that one inside. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball. 2 strike.
And that's too high. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Langford makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the M's 5 and the Rangers 3. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Andres Munoz.
Now pitching.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
So digging in, Josh Young. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Young.
Munoz, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Ball one there.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And now the count is even.
Three balls. 2 strike.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Carter, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
The M's trying to close out a 2-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Sets him down looking. And now 1 out remaining for Texas.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
So it's their last chance in this one. Jake Berger will hit next. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that'll do it.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Live from Arlington, Texas, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Texas Rangers.
Almost ready to get underway. And towing the slab, Jacob deGrom.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Victor Robles leading things off and takes a strike. On the ground right side. And an easy out to start the game. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Come on, Jacob.
Always fun watching deGrom go to work on the mound. He's so good, and as a 2-time Cy Young Award winner, He's got the honors to back it up. Won those awards in 2018 and 2019, becoming the first National League pitcher to go back-to-back since Clayton Kershaw.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
2-1.
Swing and a ball popped up. Seager makes the grab for the second out.
Come on.
Batting third, the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Cal Raleigh. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right. Foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Raleigh leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Let's go, Jacob.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Come on, Texas.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Garcia grabs it on the run. It's the Mariners nothing, Rangers coming up. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, Logan Gilbert.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Marcus Semien leading things off and takes a strike. Now Marcus, a career-high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And a slider misses down and away. Next offering upstairs.
2-2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Seager.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
One out, runner at second. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. And there's a foul ball. Runner at second here, one gone.
Come on, Rangers.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Runners at the corners here, one away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jock Peterson. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Come on, Rangers.
First and third, one down.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Oh. One ball. Two straight.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one, and that's two. So the Rangers are kept quiet in the first. Inning number 2 from Arlington coming up with no score. And we're back. Second inning set to go. And here's the first baseman, Luke Raley. DeGrom back to work. Raley hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2016. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. And a good eye there.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Hard hit left side. Tosses to first and quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter. Mitch.
Now it's the DH, Mitch Haniger.
Let's go, Rangers.
And that misses. Ball one. One out, bases empty. Swings through that one for strike one.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. Ripped on the ground to second. Simeon toss over to first. And they take care of Haniger for the out.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
2 down, bases empty. And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford.
All right, Rangers.
Right side. Simeon toss over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Garcia.
Let's go, Garcia. You can do it.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Boog, Rusty Valentine umpiring behind the plate in this one. He has what you might call a tall strike zone, both at the letters and down below the knees.
Yeah, and I'm sure that helps a lot of pitchers we see today who like to work up, down, trying to change eye levels and swing paths.
Yep, exactly.
Did he go?
And Jerry Hillsdale says he went around. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike 3. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Here's Josh Young. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. No score here in the second. Right through there for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Jorge Polanco.
Here we go, Rangers.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And that one fouled off.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Punch him out.
Missed with a changeup, and the count's even at 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's Dylan Moore. And a foul ball.
Let's go, Texas!
Up and in, and 1-1.
새 알림. 와이파이 접속이 끊어졌습니다.
And a strike in there. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Sit him down! That's a strike.
Goes down looking.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So the lineup flips over, and stepping in for the Mariners, Victor Robles. He's 0 for 1.
Mariners, boo!
And the
One
first
ball,
offering is
perfect.
not close. Fastball for a strike. Top of the 3rd, no score.
Swing now!
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Mariners go down quietly there, and we are still scoreless. Back in Arlington, here's a big power threat.
The
Jake
first baseman,
Berger.
Jake Berger.
First pitch, and he just misses. That one drifts inside. Just missed. And that's in for a strike.
3-1.
Come on, Jake.
Swings through that one out in front that time. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
Here's the
Jonah
catcher to hit, Jonah Heim.
Heim.
Come on, Jonah.
First offering, and it just misses.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Outside low, and a count 2-1.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
First and second, no outs. Here is Marcus Semien. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Fouled off down the right side.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a line drive slicing into right field, and a base hit. Lay at the plate, not in time. He's safe, and it's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Now it's Corey Seager. Doubled his first time up. And that one is lifted in the air. Rodriguez in position. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Man, you have to be sure if you're tagging from second base that you're going to move up to third with no problem. And I know he wasn't out by very much, and it took a great throw to get him, but you're already in scoring position, so it's just a foolish decision to try and push it there.
Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Simeon runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at Globe Life Field as we go to the top of the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Julio Rodriguez. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
1 and 2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
And now for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. And he's already singled in this game. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Langford makes the catch for the out. Out number 2.
Up next for the Tigers,
Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. Flied to right his first time. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nobody left for Seattle. They still trail 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here is Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson.
Just missed.
Well, these Rangers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-2.
Dives and he can't hang on. Gets it there in time though, and they do get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Adolis Garcia digs in now. His first at-bat was a strikeout. That is upstairs for ball 1. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
Young, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Let's go, Rangers.
Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
Here we go, Rangers.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Got him swinging.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider, tried to sit in between, just not able to put the bat on the ball.
So 2 down now, and here is Evan Carter. Caught looking his first time up. Swinging a foul straight back.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
All right, Texas.
And that one in the air center field. Rodriguez settles under it. And that is that. One left for Texas, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley. DeGrom back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Mariners, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for him yet.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Strike him out.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Mitch Haniger, the next to hit. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Haniger, 34-year-old vet, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or away.
Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Digging in, J.P. Crawford grounded out his first time. That just misses, and that's ball 1. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Out towards left center. Carter on the move. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Back in Arlington, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the first baseman, Jake Berger. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Let's go, Rangers.
And ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike. No, that's a ball.
Swing and a foul straight back. Here's a 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Jonah Heim now at the plate. Walked his first time. Sneaks through, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Way to get on, way to get on.
Now it's Marcus Semien.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Come now, here we go. Come on, Texas, let's go.
swing and a ball lined out towards center. Rodriguez squeezes it, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop Corey Seager.
Here's Siegs to the plate now. 1 for 2.
Let's go, Rangers!
And that drops in for a strike.
Get out of here, Mariners!
Up the middle. Moore
Get on your horse!
fires over to first. That ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 5. It's the Rangers 1 and the Mariners nothing. Back at Globe Life Field, all set for the top of the 6th. Now the third baseman, Jorge Polanco. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Jacob Webb getting ready to go. Garcia, a left-hander, also throwing. Next offering way upstairs. Right through there for a strike. That misses. And a count now even up. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the second baseman, Dylan Moore. That one in there across the letters. Next pitch way upstairs. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. And a count 1-2.
Finish him!
And there's a ball. On the ground, right side. Berger takes it himself. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Victor Robles. 0 for 2 in this one. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Come on, Texas!
Swing and a slow roller. Simeon toss over to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
The center fielder, number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And it's fouled away. Good eye in that spot.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
In the air, left field, down the line. And a foul ball.
Let's go, Rangers.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Hauls it in to end the inning. But they push across 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Schaube with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Wyatt Langford.
Come on, Texas, let's go. All right, Rangers. Let's go, Rangers.
And he takes a strike.
Well, these Rangers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Fought off foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count, and at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
And now Jack Peterson. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. In the air to left center, Arozarena settles underneath it, hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Adolis.
Up next for the Rangers, Adolis Garcia.
Yeah, Rangers.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Sneaks through, base hit, and that extends the inning.
The third baseman, number 6, Josh Young.
Josh Young will hit next. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Peanuts here. All right, Rangers.
And a swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike. Here we go, Rangers.
2 outs. Now 1-1. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Gregory Santos, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Snyder, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well.
Let's go, Texas.
Late swing fouled off.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, blocked. It's in and out of his glove. Still slings it to second, Misplay doesn't cost them. Inning over. Rangers leave one. Score remains tied 1-1.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back.
Rangers,
We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
71.
Jacob Webb.
Jacob Webb.
Now the Mariners
Leading off
catcher,
for the Mariners,
Cal Raleigh.
the catcher,
He is
Cal
singled and he is flied to
Raleigh.
left.
Go Texas!
Just missed.
Let's go, Texas!
Late with the swing there.
1-1. Straight.
Not even close there. 2 balls and a strike.
Sit him down! Swing! Okay. Punch him out!
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Randy.
Go ahead run on base. Randy Arozarena digs in now.
Get two! Get two!
Come on, Rangers!
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And that's just foul.
Sit him down!
0-2 now.
Swing! That's a ball.
Sit him down!
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the runner stays where he is.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Luke Raley, the next to hit.
Get two!
Come on, Rangers! Let's go, Texas!
And takes low for ball 1.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-1. A little bit low.
Whoa!
Come on, Rangers! Let's go!
Here's a 2-1. And that one fouled off.
Strike him out!
Almost got him.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Strike him out!
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He rocketed that one out of here. It's 3-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
In now is the Mariners DH, Mitch Haniger. Yeah, there's the strike. One down, base is empty. That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper. That's out to center field. Carter sizing this one up. Brings it in. 2 away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P.
2 outs, base is empty. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. That one's in there. Strike 1. The shortstop takes the ball. That misses the zone. 2-1. Base is empty. 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the top half of inning number 7. There's a strike. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Rodriguez makes the grab, 1 down.
The first baseman, number 21.
Next to hit, Jake Berger. He is struck out and he is walked. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Logan Gilbert is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Gregory Santos.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Man at first with 1 gone, and here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. A walk, and he's also singled. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. With the tying run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. He'll touch them all. And they tie it up. It's 3-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Marcus Semien getting ready to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Swings through that.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Let's go, Rangers.
On the ground to the left.
Get there, get there.
Tosses to first, and Simeon is out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Here's Corey Seager, 1 for 3.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. That one in the dirt, and now it's even 1-1. And downstairs. Next offering is in for a strike. That one drilled left field. Going back. See you later. It's their second home run of the inning, and they grab the lead. It's 4-3.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Gregory Santos out of the game, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Let's go. Oh, yeah. Let's go, baby.
New pitcher now, Trent Thornton.
Now pitching for Seattle, number 46, Trent Thornton.
Base is empty with 2 away. Next up for Texas, Wyatt Langford. Right down the chute, strike one. Two outs. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. He dives, but he can't make the catch.
The designated hitter,
Jack
number
Peterson
4,
stands
Josh
in. 0 for 3 in this one.
Peterson.
Just off the inside edge. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Out to center. Rodriguez has a beat on it. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Robert Garcia.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Donovan Solano.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
And here it comes. And there's the strike. And that one is inside ball one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Chris Martin up and loosening in the pen. Armstrong also throwing. Looking to get the tying run on base. Drilled in the air out towards right center. That's down. One hops off the wall. And the tying run's at second base with a double.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Here's the second baseman, Dylan Moore.
Come on, Rangers!
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes. 0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the eighth. Swing and a ground ball. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. 2 out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners.
Rodriguez.
All right, Rangers. Yeah, Rangers!
There's a strike.
Let's go, Rangers!
That one's upstairs, ball one.
You got this.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Coming home. He'll score, and the Mariners have tied the game. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Cal Raleigh now at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Just missed.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Runner takes off for third. Ball outside. Throw to third. Ow! And that will end the inning. RBI double for the M's. It's now tied 4-4. Back in Arlington, on to the bottom of the 8th. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Garcia.
Thornton back to work. That's down and in. And that is out of play. And that misses. Ball 2.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Swings through that one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one outside, and that's ball 1. And the sweeper misses.
2 balls, no strike.
Went with the sweeper for the strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Tied at 4. Hit in the air out to center field. Rodriguez settles under it. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 32, Evan.
So next to hit for Texas, Evan Carter. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down that time. 9th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back,
Rangers,
and here comes the closer,
number
Chris
55,
Martin.
Chris Martin.
Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Just missed.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
4-4 in the 9th. In for a strike, and it's 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strike.
Tied at 4. Got him! And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Right through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Hobie Milner, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. One down, base is empty.
1 and 2.
Ground ball right side, down the line, and it's foul.
Punch him out.
That one way inside.
Punch him out.
And it remains 2-2.
Sit him down.
Hard hit, right side.
Come on.
In plenty of time to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Rayleigh.
And here's the first baseman, Luke Rayleigh. He's already homered in this game.
Let's go, Rangers.
Let's go, Rangers.
And now it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Go ahead run on base. And now it's going to be Young. They take the force out, and that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. 8-9, 1-2 up in the bottom of inning number 9. And we are tied 4-4. Back at Globe Life Field. And now the first baseman, Jake Berger. And that skips in the dirt. Movement in the bullpen. Andres Munoz, the closer of the staff, is throwing.
Come on, Rangers.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's a ball and a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Now one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
You can do it.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. And a base hit right there.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Up next for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. He's already homered here in this one. Trying to move him over here. They apply the tag, and the runner moves up to second.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Marcus Semien.
So up next, Marcus Semien, known for his late inning heroics.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
That one catches the zone. 0-1.
One strike.
Winning run stands at second.
Make it count.
Ball one there.
1-1.
The winning run on second base. And that's outside. And it's 2-1.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls. So that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
That one not close. 3-1 now.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Corey Seager in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. One away, and the game-winning run stands at second. That clips the corner.
That was ball 4. Handful.
Man at second. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Trent Thornton will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
A new pitcher in the game, Colin Snyder.
number 52, Colin Snyder.
Corey Seager to the plate in this high leverage spot.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
One more. Let's go. Let's go, Rangers.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Two on, one out. Outside low. And a count 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Langford.
So digging in, Wyatt Langford.
Let's go. Come on, let's go. All right, Rangers.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Here's the throw. In comes the winning run, and the Rangers walk it off 5-4.
So you come into the 9th inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extras, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.